It's actually really hard coming up with ideas. Oh my gosh, I have an idea. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have an idea now. Let's get it. Pardon. Okay. Hi guys, it's Genna. I'm back. Ooh, that was so weird. Ha.
I just gave my dog a fright.
Come here. It's a video. Come here. Oh, Simba. Come say hi up there on the camera. Okay. Hi guys, it's Genna. Ooh, hi guys. Hi guys. What's up guys, it's Genna and I'm back again with another video, except today is going to be different. Actually, during the video my camera died, so I had to reshoot, so yeah, sorry about that. So, I'm going to be talking about my brother, because he is a cat with 9 lives. He literally just won't die. If you guys like this video, remember to like and subscribe, and if you want to comment anything down below, feel free to give me advice, or like just tell me like things that I should do for next time. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. Let's get right into this video. So, to begin with, so my brother is currently 17 years old and he is born on April the 17th and I was born on April the 18th. So honestly, this information, that's what my mum has told me, and I'm just going to go off what I've been told because I was too young to remember any of this, but I just know one of the times that he nearly died, I was there. Like, I was there and it was terrifying, okay? So, as our family is a very religious family, we believe in God, we're all Christians. So my mum had my sister first, who is 18 years old at the moment. No, she's 19. Sorry Lexi, if you're watching this, but she's probably not because nobody knows who I am, so. Yeah, my sister was born first. She's the oldest of us 3. There's just Jonathan, Lexi, and I. And Lexi's 19, my brother's 17, and I'm 15. I'm nearly 16. I'm nearly 18. I'm nearly 16 in April next year. This year, oh my gosh, it's 2019. It's crazy. So anyway, got so sidetracked. So my mum had my sister first, no problems at all, except when she was giving birth. My mum couldn't push any of us out. I don't know, maybe she's just weak, or we were just big babies with big booties. Anyway, just kidding. No, not just kidding. Anyway, so with Lexi, she came out of mum with a C-section. However, there was a few difficulties with her birth because the umbilical cord got wrapped around her neck and she was strangled. She was getting strangled, so they had to quickly sort that out. Otherwise, Lexi was probably gonna die. She was dying. She was getting strangled and couldn't breathe. How could she not breathe if the umbilical cord was the thing that was providing you with oxygen? Anyway, it's just confusing. So, she's fine, she got born, and she's fine. Perfectly fine. Now, on to Jonathan. Jonathan was the second child, second oldest of all 3 of us. So he, on the other hand, was not like Lexi. Yes, all 3 of us got a C-section, but Jonathan was a little bit difficult, as he still is. Oh. Anyway, so he was in my mum's stomach and they told her there were a lot of difficulties with him as well, but not the same difficulties as Lexi during birth. I mean, he was 99.9 going to be special needs. Like, they told her he was going to be special needs and that she still want to have the child. My mum had to look after all 3 of us. Well, she had to look after Lexi, who was female, child, squeaky, annoying, whatever. And then Jonathan, she'd just been told by the nurse that he was going to be special needs. So that was really hard for my mum because she was so certain that he was going to come out special needs. I actually think my brother is a miracle baby. Like, I know it sounds crazy to think about it, but he is a miracle baby and he won't die. Anyway, back to the story. My mum's nurse told her that she was going to have a special needs child, and my mum chose to go through with it. She chose to have the child. When he was coming out, everybody thought he was going to need heaps of help. He had no problems. He was going to have mental problems. He was going to have trouble processing things and lots of mental issues, basically. So he came out. There's nothing wrong with him. Oh, it was like a miracle. She prayed and prayed and prayed. My nana prayed. My mum prayed. Anyway, he came out fine. And that was just the first of the many times Jonathan has had a miracle. I'm not kidding. Anyway, I was born My birth wasn't important at all because I came out smooth and I had no problems because I'm a perfect child. I'm just kidding, I'm not perfect. So anyway, moving on. My brother, first time he nearly died was when we were younger, really young, I was told this. We were crossing a road and he decides he wants to run through the red light. And he nearly got hit by a car, but it just missed him. He led me onto the road. How old was I? Like 2 and he was 3.5, 4. He led me onto the road to die basically. He just walked onto the road and we both nearly got hit, but he nearly died. That was me. I was a miracle too. That's number 1 of the times that he nearly got killed. So the second time, from what I remember, he was on, oh my gosh, this chair is really annoying me. He was on a hike with family friends, my mum, my sister. I was too young to go on the hike, or I just really didn't want to hike because I'm a lazy poo. He went on a hike with family friends. I think it was, we live in New Zealand, so I think it was Tongariro. Anyway, I'll just insert here the name of the mountain because I'm not very smart. So he was on the top of the mountain and he was with a group of people and he said to her,
"Can I like just go for a little run? I want to see the snow at the top of the mountain. I want to see over everything."
and she's like,
Okay, don't go too fast, don't go too fast, stay close, don't go like running off anywhere.
he's like,
Okay.
starts running, runs up the mountain, like the little last bit to go, which is so crazy because who wants to run up a mountain? Told you, sometimes I wonder if he did come out special needs. So he ran up the mountain and he started running and I don't know what happened, but he couldn't stop. He kept running down the mountain, down the mountain. Oh. Yay. Thanks for calling. I really appreciate it. Hi, Nana.
Yeah, I looked to see if you were there because it's such a beautiful afternoon.
Yeah, Mum didn't want us to go because she said it was too windy.
Yeah, it was shocking. I could hardly stand up.
That's not good.
No.
Well,
So tell me, what are you up to up there? Mum?
okay, well, I'm just gonna continue with my video.
Okay, you continue.
Okay, I love you, Nana.
Well, I just thought I'd talk. Okay, well, you carry on and I'll catch up with you tomorrow.
Okay, bye, Nana, love you.
Did you train? I know you're dying to go.
No, it's okay. Bye, Nana, love you.
Love you too.
Bye. Oh my gosh. Okay, so he started to run up the mountain and then he started to run down the mountain.
Wow.
Stupid idiot.
Make me.
Like I said, special needs. Oh my gosh, nobody take offense to this. Honestly, I know he's not special needs. He is fine. Nobody's special needs. People have mental challenged. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop. I just hope nobody gets offended by this video. He was running up the mountain and then he started to run down the mountain and he couldn't stop running. And he kept on running. His legs got faster and faster and faster as he went down the mountain. He tripped over a rock and he went flying over a cliff. I think it was about 7 meters tall. He went flying over the cliff onto a pile of rocks head first. So my mum was screaming. She was like, slow down, come back. And he landed head first into a pile of rocks. So they ran over and they found him. I think he got knocked out for a couple of seconds. He was awake in like 5 seconds. He literally fell like 7 to 10 meters off the cliff onto a pile of rocks head first. He sat up. He sat up. Not even a scratch. He was fine. Absolutely nothing wrong with him. Nothing wrong with him. No concussion, no scratches, no problems. Nothing wrong at all. He was fine. He just sat up as if nothing had happened. That was the second time that he nearly died. The third time that he nearly died was when we were at home. I was alive. I was at home. Of course I was alive. I was at home with him and I was chilling in the lounge by myself. He was upstairs with a friend, right? They went to the dairy previous and they bought heaps of lollies. He grabbed a lollipop that was about this big and it's those ones that have like chewing gum inside them, so they're quite thick and they're quite big. So, yeah, he ate the lollipop and it went down his throat. So he sucked on the lollipop and it slid off the stick and went down his throat and it got stuck and lodged right there. So keep in mind, it was me, Jonathan and his friend at home alone. My mum was at her friend's house up the road, which is about 800, 900 meters away, nearly 1k away, not very far, so easy drive. So this happened about 7 years ago. I didn't know how to use, what I did, I was old enough to use a phone. I just didn't know what to do, I was in shock. So he choked on the lollipop. We have a 2-storied house then, so he ran down the steps, he ran outside. Why was he running? Again, running. Like, you're choking on something and he's doing laps around the house. Like, how is it going to conserve your energy, Jonathan? So he starts, this isn't funny, he nearly died. So he started running around the house. He started running. He ran outside. Me and his friend ran after. So the games of tag while Jonathan's dying. So he was like outside running and I was like, Jonathan, what's wrong? What's wrong? What happened to you? What's happening? And his friend's like, yo, I don't know. I think it's a lollipop. I'm like, what? What? And he's like, this lollipop came off the stick and it went down his throat. And I was like, oh no! Oh no! And I was like panicking because I was like, shoot, Jonathan's like dying right now. And he, meanwhile, running around doing laps, stopped, grabbed some water, tried to chug the water down, vomited the water back up, started vomiting saliva up because he couldn't breathe. Like, his whole windpipe was just clogged. It's just so not funny, but it's kind of funny to hear about. Not funny. So he was choking and I was like, shoot, what do we do? And he's like, I don't know, call the police. I'm like, no, not the police. We need to call the ambulance. So we were freaking out. He was dying. So he had been choking on this lollipop for nearly a minute. So obviously he had like a little bit of oxygen coming in, but hardly enough to survive over 2 minutes long. So my mum is a nurse, so she knows what she's doing. She was my sister at her friend's house. She wasn't at the time that Jonathan was choking. In fact, her and Lex, they were driving down the street past our house. They were on their way past our house to go to basketball, which was on the other side of our city. So they were driving down the street. All of a sudden, my mum gets this unsettling feeling in her stomach where she thinks, maybe I should go and check on them because I have a feeling that they need help. Huh. Lexi's like, no, we've got to go to basketball, I'm gonna be late. Imagine if they went, Jonathan probably could have died. So she was like, no, I'm just gonna go and check on the kids and see if everything's okay. She comes down the driveway. Jonathan, after he's done his lapper, comes onto the driveway right where she is. She jumps out of the car and she's like, what's wrong? And he's like, trying to talk to her while he's dying. And then me and his friend were just standing there like, and then Lexi, all dramatic, gets out of the car and she's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, Lexi, I think he's choking. I think he's dying. He's got a lollipop in his throat. And Mum's like, oh, grabs him, like pulls his stomach. The lollipop like does not come out of his mouth. Lexi's like, being all dramatic, and I'm sitting there like, oh, what is going on? This is all happening so fast. Lexi's crying her eyes out. My brother's dying, my mum's doing this, trying to get the lollipop to come out, and it doesn't come out, it goes down, so it just went up. It was like so random, pushing, down, and then he stopped choking. And then next week, he was eating another lollipop, so he clearly did not learn his lesson. Then I think that's the last time Jonathan nearly died, actually. Honestly, realistically, for me to put it this way, he should be dead. I mean, he shouldn't be dead, but he really realistically should be because he's had so many chances at life. I mean, 3 is not that much, but it is a lot of times to nearly die. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, rest of your day, rest of your morning, rest of your evening. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye!